Where are you, Aya? Hi guys. Good morning from outside.
From outside, right?
Yeah.
We are walking, taking a hike this morning. Get
You are
with
walking.
it.
You
This
are
is our
walking.
morning vibe. Oh yeah, he's
You are-
biking.
I'm
walking.
biking.
So yeah, we'll see you guys a little bit to catch up on some of the questions and things that we got. We know it's been a while, but we're here, we're back. And later. Babe, andele.
What?
Andele.
Coming. Sorry guys, again late. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a while, but no, they saw us on our morning hike, jog,
Oh, yeah.
bike for him, walking for me.
Yeah, we used to go out. We like to go out hiking and biking. I like to bike. She likes to walk. Yeah, so we.
Yeah, so we're doing that.
Yeah.
No, so yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, we are home now, and we actually got a ton of I guess emails and things about the last video we did, the how we met video. The consistent one we got was about.
Get something.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
About what?
Babe, it was the one that, sorry guys, they kept asking after we talked about how we met and, you know, different cultures and things like that. The main thing we got was how was that Nigerian traditional process for David. You know, we call it knocking on the door, which means that you're bringing someone that you're saying that is interested in you or has intent to marry you to your father's home. So that's why we got that question so many times. So that's what we're gonna kind of touch on today about the knocking on the door, how that was.
Very interesting. Very nervous, man. Very nervous. But I guess I mentioned before already in the first video. But meeting first time with the parents and so that was the one, you know. So
Right.
knocking on the door, bringing gifts.
Right.
Yeah, missing things, and you have to pick up other things.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so babe, you gotta tell the story. Tell the story. So I live in Texas. My family's in Texas. So we went down to Texas, and David. We went to our mom's house first.
Oh, that was smooth. That was easy.
Moms are always easy, right? So mom was easy, right, babe?
No, I don't know.
That's
You
true.
would be easy?
His mom is not so easy. But babe, but my mom was easy, right?
Oh yeah, your mom is easy. Very easy.
My mom was easy.
Very cool, calm, talking, nothing like, no stress really.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, my mom was simple.
Yeah.
We just I think so. He brought like wine to my mom's house. Pretty simple, super easy. He told my mom his intent. The intent was to go to my dad's house tomorrow to do the knocking on the door.
Yeah.
So she was just like giving him, you know, the rundown of what to bring, what to do, you know, the entire process, babe.
Oh yeah. She was just advising me what to buy, what to bring there, which kind of alcohol, which kind of drinks, you know, how it's in a village in Nigeria. So they buy a gift for the parents, you know, you like as a bride price, right?
Yes, bride price, his diary.
And you just get at least whatever you have to get
So
and bring
funny.
to the house. Yeah. So
Yeah.
mom gave the list, but there was one thing which is missing.
So my mom gave us everything but hot drink. So the list, we brought literally bags of rice. David brought bags of rice, fruit, wine, like I'm saying like 10, 20 bottles of wine, all these things, different fruit, food, everything. Not one Remy, not a bottle of Henny, not a...
The most important thing
So-
was missing from the list.
Yes,
Because
hot
I had no
drink.
clue what to bring, so I just get the
Yes.
information from your
And
mom.
it's so yeah, my mom. I was like, so okay, that was a major. So we David brought everything. The next day happened. We went to my dad's house. He obviously was expecting us. We knocked on the door, started the process. So we were there. We brought everything out. We laid it out on the table. Well, David, I say we. I was just
I
there.
was very nervous, man. I was just sweating all the time, nervous. I couldn't talk.
The night before, he was so mean. I'm like, why are you being mean to me? He said, I'm just nervous. I'm like, he was so nervous. No, baby, you were really nervous.
Yeah, because it was too much information. No, you have to do like that. This should be like that, like that. And I don't know what to do. So I don't know how to complete this mission. Like that your dad also say, okay, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
So-
in the Nigerian tradition. Can be intimidating, especially if you're not Nigerian. Hell, if you are Nigerian, it can be intimidating, babe. So I could just imagine, and especially me, I was like, oh, you gonna wear that? You gonna put those shoes on? Like, I was just like, like, it's your father. Everyone's, first love is always their dad. Everyone, especially every little girl, things like that. So, and then, this is the first guy that I've ever brought to the house to even do this, so they know it's serious, obviously. So yeah, so we went to the house, brought everything, laid everything out. My dad was just there sitting on the So my friend Iffy came to, the rider I told y'all about.
That was already good time. That was good that she
Literally
came.
clutch.
Yeah.
So
Was everything like woo? It's like the stress is gone. Like
yeah, because like
you're catching up,
right, and you see
It's
one
very
familiar
fun.
face, like David's
Yeah.
like, okay, Iffy, thank God, But
Yes.
it was crazy because so my dad was looking at everything on the table. He was like,
But now we don't know what to expect. What he will say.
No, and then he
was,
goes-
like, serious. Like he was serious. Something is like going wrong. I was thinking too. Like,
I was like, because he wasn't
What?
even talking. He was just, I'm like, okay, just looking at the table, like, and he's like, Ogachuku, yeah, to be back. I was like, shit. Like, I mean, once he said that, and for those of you guys that are not Igbo that's watching that is, so Ogachuku is my Nigerian name. So he called me, he said, Bia. So in Igbo, Bia means come. So he called me to the back room. He sat me down. He said, so you brought someone here. I don't know his name. I don't know him. Do you know him? I was like, yes, Daddy.
sorry.
I was like, yes, Daddy, I do. He said, well, I don't know. I said, okay. He said, I can't come back out because one thing is not there. I'm like, I was like, what happened? Because, my mind, I'm like, what the hell? Because David and I were like looking at the list. David went to the store, bought everything. Like went to the, if you live in Texas, farmer's market, went to all the Nigerian places and got everything else on the list. So he's like, you can't come to my house and not have hot drink. So we were like, oh. Okay. Well, I was like, oh my God. Yes, that is exact. But then it just hit me like, how did I miss this? How did I think about it? You know what I mean? Especially because I have seen this tradition.
Your mom doesn't say anything about
right.
it. So that's why I didn't bring anything.
Right. Right. Because obviously he's trying to make a good impression. There's no way, babe, you're gonna not come the first day without everything, So he's like, I won't come back out. I won't. So we were like, I was like, okay.
So let's go.
So I went back out. I was like,
you gotta get a hot
you
drink.
messed up. You messed up. He's like, what?
Go now.
Go. And then literally he went to that liquor store, baby, went to the liquor store.
Oh yeah, I went to the liquor. I don't know what's the name, but
Yeah.
doesn't matter. So I just ran to the liquor store. I drove and I just get the like I don't know how many of these hot drinks.
He overdid it. When I say, usually show up, okay, one bottle of Henny, one bottle of Remy, one bottle of Crown, just, typical hot drinks you want to bring. David, like, babe, you did so good.
Yeah, what is good?
Honestly, like, because he would have done that well even if we didn't know in the beginning, but I think also because, like, oh man, it was a blooper. He came back like, what's up? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, so much bottles of every type of hot drink. He like literally cleared the liquor store out, came back with Guinness, came back like everything. So baby did good. And then on his way
after that we enjoyed too in the next days those liquors.
Oh yeah, right. No, that's true. Yeah. And so he cleared out. He literally did that, brought everything. So then he brought it to me, laid it on the table. And then my dad was like, I guess when he heard us like come back or whatever, and then he came. I saw him in the corner. He was like, he had to do a little peek, man. He did a little peek. He's like, so he did a little peek, and he saw like some the hot drinks were there, and then he came out. Then he started saying, "Who are you?" Then he started talking. Because remember, at the beginning, he wasn't saying a word. Yeah. He's looking like, this isn't right. Like, I don't know this person. Gotta go.
It was strange for me. It's a big silence there. They say like when nobody talks, like, you don't know what to expect, And you're just sitting there waiting for him, but he's not talking and he's calling his daughter in the back to talk. I said, what went wrong? What went wrong?
Right, for sure. And honestly, like, my dad is like has the biggest personality. Oh yeah. The funniest guy, will talk, like lights up a room. So even to see him in that light, I was even like, oh my God, what did we do? So it was definitely different. But so yeah, he came back with the right drinks. Then my dad started the process and then started speaking. I'm like, oh. Yeah. So David's like, that's what you sound like. Just kidding. But so he started speaking. Really? And then we started moving through the process. He brought out the cola nut. Explain the cola nut to David and what it symbolizes in the Igbo land and why it's so important. And he explained like how if we were home, meaning in Nigeria, at my dad's house there, he would do this same thing. His family will be with him. My family in the village will be there. And you're bringing this, you're knocking on the door to the entire tribe there. So he explained the whole process, that, and he accepted it. And then he said, okay, I bring you the diary list the next day from the village. I
gotta pay something.
Something. You have to pay something. You have to pay something for this Igbo amaka. Just kidding. So So that was that first day. And actually, babe, I think we still have like clips and pictures and things like that. Yeah. So we'll link them. Actually, no, we won't link it. We'll actually tie it into the video. So you'll see what he brought first. And then you'll see the difference when he came in with the wine and the hot drinks and all that. And and so that was that. And then we also should link, or we'll talk about later, the actual proposal in Spain. That'd be nice to tie in because obviously that was first, and then that's when I was like, okay.
Oh, that was again the craziest vacation because of Corona was going on, guys.
Oh my God! So yes.
Buffy.
Like. The fact that I made it out, like, it was crazy.
I made it, so
the journey. Yeah, so we'll tie the videos in now so you guys can see about David's experience, the bride price, the diary, the knocking on the door. And let me just say, I will say this, when he got the diary list from my dad, which came from the village, so after the whole knocking on the door, it was a lot of calls back and forth to my village, requesting the diary, which is what they are requesting from the village. So it's like,
So guys, if you get an Igbo girl, you got to pay for her for sure.
Let him know. No, it's true. Yeah, you get an Igbo girl. Let me just say, Igbo women are the prize. Okay, Igbo women, we don't finish last. We never carry last. Anyway, but yes.
That's the last word for today.
Okay, so that's the last word for the day. We'll link the videos and
see you next time.
See you next
Yeah.
time.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Done with the introduction piece. We are walking to grab lunch with Iffy and kind of talk about, recollect over what we went through. But how do you feel, babe?
I'm feeling okay. I was really nervous, but now I'm feeling okay. I feel like the family accepted me, dad accepted me, so I'm alright.
Yes.
I'm happy.
So we're grabbing lunch in Galleria, Houston, and we'll keep you guys posted.